So for all of you guys who love a good mystery, there's been one that's been around for centuries and it finally might have been solved. For years, the Bermuda Triangle has been one of the largest mysteries out there. With so much speculation, we finally might be a little closer to actually discovering it. This is huge because up until now, even the world's greatest scientists were left confused. For those of you who don't know, the Bermuda Triangle is a loosely defined region of the western part of the North Atlantic Ocean. Over the years, a number of aircrafts and ships were said to have disappeared without a trace or explanation. And so people say they were consumed by the Bermuda Triangle. After many years, scientists believe that they're one step closer to solving this mystery. They have recently found a series of craters off the coast of Norway. That's half a mile wide and 150 feet deep. But this is odd since Norway is nowhere near where the Bermuda Triangle is located. Well, scientists are now speculating that what's happening in Norway is also what's happened in the Bermuda Triangle. Researchers from the Atlantic University of Norway said multiple giant craters exist on the seafloor in an area in the west central Barents Sea and are probably a cause of enormous flows of gas. The crater area is likely to represent one of the largest hotspots for shallow marine methane release in the Arctic. It has been speculated for quite some time that this is precisely what's happening in the Bermuda Triangle, and this new evidence in this other area could very well sustain that speculation. Scientists are currently looking into whether the bursting of the massive bubbles could have the power to sink ships, and next month they will reveal what they have found. So we're going to keep you guys up to date with that. Hey you beautiful people, how's it going? I'm Court McGinley. So as some of you may know, Landon, he's currently away on a cruise this week, so I will be taking over. So I'm going to start you guys off with a fun fact today. Did you know that today is International Pie Day? That's right, I kid you not, pies now in fact have their own day. Now this day is not only for pies like P-I-E, but it is also for pies P-I, you know, the mathematical term. So along with celebrating yummy pies, we are also celebrating the mathematical constant pi. So let me know down in the comments what your favorite pie is. Not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of pies, but if I had to choose, it would probably be pumpkin pie or lemon meringue pie. Let me know what yours is down below. So in other news, Asia has recently found a preserved lizard that dates back 99 million years ago. In Asia, scientists have found a preserved lizard in amber that dates back 99 million years. Can you guys even imagine what it must have been like to be the person discovering this? It's kind of been a missing link for reptile researchers, so this is huge. This lizard is 75 million years older than the previous find, which was discovered decades ago. Scientists are saying it's remarkable that this is so well preserved and intact. And they are saying that they believe this little chameleon-like creature, that it was an infant when it was trapped in the resin. So in pop culture news, we have Ariana Grande, and this girl, she has some crazy pipes. Now we've all seen her appear on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, so we know that she is great when it comes to impersonating other female artists. But just this past weekend, she performed in an SNL skit, and it was crazy impressive. Watching this video, I could not believe how similar she sounded to these other artists. Well, it was actually more than similar. She kind of sounded exactly like them. It was insane, and she wasn't taking the easy route either. She went after some 90s artists with iconic voices, such as Shakira, Celine Dion, Whitney Houston, Rihanna, and Britney Spears. In this skit, she works as an intern for a radio station called Tidal, and the station starts to experience technical difficulties, so they ask her to fill in so the listeners don't catch on. And I must admit, she doesn't disappoint. You guys need to watch the whole video if you get a chance, because it is hilarious. So I'll leave that link for you guys below. After you watch it, let me know in the comments which impersonator you like best. Personally, mine would be Shakira, because the dance she does with it is just awesome. Speaking of celebrities, our next story involves Matt LeBlanc. Yeah, you guys remember him. He used to play Joey on the hit show Friends. I miss that show. Anyways, he's a new host on a show called Top Gear. And during one scene where he was shooting some car stunts on the streets outside St. Paul's Cathedral in London, there was actually a wedding getting out at the same time. All of the wedding guests looked pretty confused on what was happening, although the bride thought it was hilarious. Once Matt realized that there was a wedding leaving the church at the exact same time he was filming, he was pretty shocked to say the least. I have to say, if I got to meet Matt on my wedding day, I wouldn't be angry. And our final story about a celebrity today is just one that's so bizarre, so I had to do it, but it's also pretty sentimental. So apparently Zayn Malik just got a face tattoo. Yeah, like a tattoo on his face. But it was for a sweet reason. The former One Direction band member recently posted a selfie on Instagram showing off his new tattoo. It's rather large and it's on the side of his head. The tattoo is of a parrot and some flowers, and then in the middle there is a banner with the word Mom written inside. Now it is possible that this tattoo is fake, but it seems real because he has so many other tattoos on his body. Next we have a story about two twin boys who were joined at the stomach during birth. but they were successfully separated using a 3D printer. We've just come so far with technology. The two twins, Yuxi Yan and Yuxi Zhang, were born in China, and at 5 months they underwent a 12-hour operation to separate them, and it was a success. The doctors used MRI scans to make printed models of the conjoined body parts. During the surgery, doctors had to separate the liver, the pelvic bone, as well as the intestines. The doctor said that this is the most complicated case that he's ever dealt with, and future surgery will be needed. At this point in time, the twins are doing well, and we wish them and their family all the best. Next, I have a pretty hilarious story for you guys. It's about a teacher who leaves his projector on behind him while the class is doing a project. However, he forgot his phone was synced to it, and he started to do a little browsing, not knowing that his students could see everything he was looking at. Back in my day, we used to have overhead projectors, so this kind of thing, it never happened. So this math teacher was completely oblivious to the fact that he was showing his class his lingerie search. One student even decided to film this and post it online, titling it, "Uh-oh, forgot to turn off the projector." And of course, for those of you who haven't seen the video, we have it here. And in the status of this video, the student wrote, "He never found out. After class ended, he switched it to the next class's assignment, so he doesn't know that it wasn't turned off." That seems a little mean to me. If you guys saw that your teacher was kind of like searching something private, wouldn't you let them know after class? Let me know if you would be kind down below. Alright, so for those of you guys who haven't been living under a rock, you know that Snapchat has come out with a face recognizing feature, where you can swap faces with your friends, your family, your pet, your stuffed animals, or in this case, your friend's boob. Yeah, that's what the chick in the story did. So not only does she swap faces with her friend's boob, but she also posted a video onto Twitter. It's a full 30-second video of her and her friend just screaming with laughter. And then at the end of the video, you hear her yell, "Oh my god, your tit's on my face." At the time of this recording, the video had 25,000 likes and almost 25,000 retweets. Finally, I'm gonna leave you guys off with this cute story about a little adorable girl who blows a kiss to a lion in a zoo. And right after she does this, she gets a pretty crazy reaction out of the lion. As you guessed it, this video has gone viral, but not only because of its cuteness factor, no, it's gone viral because it shows you that you can never mess with the king of the jungle. Here is the clip. Can you guys even believe that? That would be so scary, yet this little girl, she just stands her ground. She does seem a little startled, but she doesn't seem scared because she keeps her hand on the glass and she's just staring at this animal after it just tried to get at her. Luckily, there's a thick piece of glass between them, but still, that is crazy. Alright guys, well that's all the news stories I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed them, and I will see you guys tomorrow. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, family for more news stories from all over the place. You guys can see what Landon's doing on his trip down over here. We have more videos up over here, and I will see you guys later. You guys can follow me on Instagram at Court McGinley. Bye guys.